Actually, like the main premise of the idea is that there's a business that's going under, and so we've been like hired as consultants to like increase sales by 25% for 4 years. So this is a very serious matter, but
You should. Yeah, really.
Like what I associate with that was like, why the hell am I doing this? I could buy this pasta at the store and it tastes very similar. Okay, so like a rice cooker type thing that would just make the pasta. Yeah, I'd like to even make pasta cooking that much more mindless.
Pasta is very easy, as a matter of fact. There's a million things you can do with it. Thinner pasta is better than eating really like some of the thicker pastas, just because the thicker pastas there's more starch to it. Cooking is a process. You still need to make the sauce and whatever. I take a huge roasting pan and you take the skins off of the tomatoes and core them and chop them into pieces, and then you throw in sweet onions and red onions all chopped up, and yellow and red peppers, and then you take the skins off of the garlic and throw those in, and then you roast them in the oven for an hour, hour and a half, and it starts getting really sloppy and juicy. So then I pour the juice off and I save it, and I put it in ice cube trays, and I eat a comfort food, but also there's just so many things you can do with it.
It represents long life. So in the beginning of the year in Japanese culture, you always have to have noodles. So my grandma made them.
Your grandma made them. Yeah. Did you ever learn how to make them? Or you wish
no,
that you did?
because I'm a guy and I stay out of the kitchen because I don't know my way around the kitchen like my grandma and my mom. I was staying in France for a little while, and I had some friends that came up from Italy, and they stayed at home for like 8 hours or so and made fresh pasta for us and brought it back. They get to talk about it, so they get to talk a story, and it's just, it's something that you get to experience rather than just going in buying it. So I really go on YouTube and I learned how to do everything. So before I used to do, when I was like going to college, my 20-somethings, tired of eating ramen.
Do you like orange cheese sauce or white cheese sauce? Pollo y frijoles y arroz. Sí, y solo este.
Sí,
Es todo.
solo porque no tengo la azúcar.
She loves them, but she has diabetes.
When I was very small, I had homemade pasta. I forget just where it was. Really good.
Do you miss that homemade pasta?
Mm-hmm.
Is anything
But
you
I
ever
wouldn't go to
had?
the effort to make it.
You wouldn't do that?
I think it's complicated and expensive to get the machine.
Probably the pearl of wisdom would be that it's all about the restaurant. It's not about the food. But if there's one bad moment, particularly in service, that's the one you're going to remember. It's the foundation for whatever you're going to throw on it.
Yeah, I did 3 weeks ago. I had company and I made it from scratch.
What's your
It's
favorite?
very easy, so. The what?
I always have a hard time paying for pasta dishes.
Well, because we know how inexpensive of a dish it is, and yet they charge you $22, $25 for a plate of pasta. Yeah,
Perfect new type of pasta. Like if you could have anything in your pasta or make pasta out of anything, what would it be?
I want a lot of colors.
Colors?
Because I like colors.
What colors?
Orange and purple and yellow.
We're speaking the universal language of pasta.
I can't get enough pasta. Pizza the first time in my life. You count pizza as pasta?
Do you?
I counted anything Italian as pasta.
Okay.
I just have always enjoyed macaroni and cheese, and she makes it as well as anyone. But she also makes homemade pasta. Why am I answering questions for people from Stanford?